Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Darius Garland.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we'd seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Frank, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And now the Lakers starting group. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Ryan in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3. Here's Mitchell, 6 on the shot clock.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Cleveland ball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
That's tipped. And so here's Cleveland. Passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Lakers. Garland with it. He's picked up by James. Garland with the bucket.
Garland had a little bit of room there on the mid-range, and once he spotted that open area, up he went.
Ryan the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Westbrook with it. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's James. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Garland the pass to Mitchell. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Loving the intensity from the brow there. He threw that one down with some real force.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 7. Pass to Garland. Pass to Mobley. To the wing on the left. Here's Osman. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Davis, and he converts the layup. Davis has got 6.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
Make some noise.
There's 57 seconds left in the first. A pass to LeVert. Love trying to break loose.
We've seen some big-time blocks from LeBron James. Add that one to his reel.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Lakers leading by 9. Outside, Davis. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Garland dishes to Love. To end the run, and the basket is good.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's LeVert.
LeBron James ratcheting up his intensity on the defensive end. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. We've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Great leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
So the Lakers 5 right now. The 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Patrick Beverly out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Ryan in at the 3. Now here's LeVert. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Now here's Davis. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow!
Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. For the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Mobley. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Karis LeVert. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Garland. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by Westbrook. Feeds it to LeBron. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You know LeBron will play physical when the play calls for it. That time makes the contact, and it's a non-issue for him.
And towards the end of the season, Brett, we are seeing lottery teams give their young players even more minutes.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's totally understandable for guys to get an opportunity to be out on the floor. They've been itching to get some minutes, and now they have a chance to show what they've learned. They could show their talent. They could gain some confidence, and it's kind of a nice momentum shift for them going into the offseason, getting some minutes in the NBA action.
From deep three-point range, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
There's a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
The drive by Mitchell. Rondo finds Mitchell. Back to Rondo. Love with the screen for Rondo. Westbrook with the block.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
And here's Davis for 3. Connects from three-point range. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
See who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, LeBron James.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside for Rondo.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's Allen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low. They are just killing him on the interior.
Rondo passes to Osman. Wallace with it. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, it helps to have a big man who can shoot it. Kevin Love can certainly do that, letting that one fly.
Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high-score teams.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to Allen. He feeds it to Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got 7 now in this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
To the right side. Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Well, Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence, connecting on that catch and shoot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocked loose. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Some changes for the Lakers. Sixteen seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Ryan. Beverly dishes to Davis. Over Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
All right, and now that we have a moment, here are the upcoming games on the schedule.
And for that game against the 76ers, going into this one as a slight favorite, I think some of the individual matchups favor them, but you win as a team. And if you rely too heavily on hero ball, all bets are off.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here is Garland, following Russell Westbrook's 3.
Pretty interesting adjustment from Garland on that attempt.
Left side, Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And here is James, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. A nice shot by LeBron.
And there's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Knocks down the 3-ball. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out big and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Here's the pass to Mitchell. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Allen kicks to Garland. Clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Another three for Cleveland.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Ryan. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Garland. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And it's Osman missing. Los Angeles has gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And James throws it down.
Usually a LeBron-led team is going to have points coming from all the players on the floor, but right now LeBron calling his own number.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Garland. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to LeVert. Here's Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. Puts it up from 17. Nice jump shot. Good. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
And continuing to impress and taking on more responsibility. LeVert understanding when he should look to score.
Here's Reeves, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Westbrook against LeVert. Takes the three, and another three for Cleveland.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
In the corner, it's James. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league. Goes right up with it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
An even 3-on-3 break with 2 seconds left.
What a determined move by LeBron, getting to his finish even with the defender right on court.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Patrick Beverly out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Ryan in at the 3, the small forward.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it. Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Outside Rondo. Charity stripe shot. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Ryan, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
On the wing, James. And finished off by Davis.
AD delivering on an all-star caliber performance here tonight.
Cleveland's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Rondo passes to Wade. Back to Rondo. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Here's Beverly. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. LeBron dishes to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Los Angeles.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Bryant finds none. And he goes in for the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's the 3, and Jay gets it to go on the assist by Walker.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there, lapses like this. Break that.
And Mobley throws it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Three-pointer, LeVert, another three for Cleveland.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And with Allen's height and agility, he breezes through the contact, getting himself right to the finish.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Walker goes in and finished off by Walker.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great win tonight. When you guys are rolling, what does your team look like?
Yeah, we just try to stay aggressive. And, we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Yeah, I know defense is what Coach wants to see the most of, and you guys did it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.